Welcome guys back to our video on channel. Today we're back with some more GTA 5 online, and today, as you guys, I'm sure you guys already know, today is weekly update day. It is Thursday. We have a new drip feed vehicle, though this one you see right here is actually a vehicle that's been in the game, the Brioso 300. Though, as you guys know, that there are a few Benny's cars that were meant to be released with this update. So yeah, this is one of them. We have the wide body edition for this car, so let's go ahead and pull it into Benny's and test out the custom edition of this. So I did do some custom, not custom, but I did check out this car already. Like, I looked at some of its modifications, not on the channel, but off camera, and it doesn't have any extreme modifications. As you can see here, you can kind of see it has bodywork, which is kind of like nothing. Has bumpers, which are just kind of like some standard bumpers. Fenders, your hood. You don't really have anything too complex in terms of the modification for this car. You have the roof. Nothing too complex for this car's customization, really. So I'm interested to see what customization the Benny's edition has, which is the, as you can see, Brioso 300 wide body, 585,000. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy it and check it out. So as you can see, obviously it adds a wide body kit to the car, but yeah, let's go and get the modification. So 100% armor, body armor. Okay, so we remove that, and remove that at the bottom. Honestly, I think I kind of like that all to stay, because I had some details to the car. So I'll keep those. Brakes, bumpers. So remove, basic, classic, retro, basic, rally splitter, rally day Polito, which we already have this one. Now these are the new ones, I think. So touring bumper, secondary touring bumper, carbon touring bumper. Okay, so we only got one new bumper, it looks like. Actually, this might be a new bumper, but looks like we only got one new bumper. And actually, I think I'll go with this one. Then I'll go with the all black on it. Because I feel like this car's really wide, so we need to add some, like, we need to beef it up a little bit, because it does look a bit weird with the wide body. We have rear bumpers now. So we have remove, basic, classic, retro, carbon diffuser. Guess just that, right? Yeah, it's this little, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's right there. Vented, drilled. Okay, so we have drilled and vented are the new ones, I think. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go with any of those. I might, I think I'll just go with this one, I think, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll... No, you know, I'll go with one of the new bumpers. I'll try to go with all the new bumpers. This one also has the carbon thing underneath as well, if you can see. The diffuser. So... let's go with this one. Engine block. So we can modify the engine now. So we have this as a normal engine. Okay. Oh, we can put it in the front? Okay, interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting to see you can actually put it in the front. And I actually think that does change the hood, because you can't fit an engine up here, I don't think, normally. So I think it would have to increase in size. But either way, it's kind of interesting. I think I'll honestly put it in the front, just because it is a new thing. So I think we'll just go with... let's go with the polished valves. Engine tunes, maximally upgraded. Exhaust. See it right there. Okay. Have like a bar, and then to the side, and then something like that. So no new exhaust. These are the same ones as the normal one has. Honestly, I think I'll just go with like these ones right here. Fenders. So these are gonna be the actual wide body. So secondary carbon. Might do carbon to match with the front bumper. Racing. Secondary racing, carbon racing. Ooh, I actually kind of like this carbon all the way along the bottom. Might go with that. We have touring. Honestly, actually, I think I'll go with touring, because this is the touring front bumper. Oh, that's interesting too. Look at this. So we have little vents in the front. of the wheels, which is kind of weird. Actually, I don't like that about the touring, actually. I think I'll go with the racing instead because of that. I don't really care for that. I think I want it all carbon. And then that kind of brings the carbon all along the sides. That comes from the front. I like that. Grill. Okay, so literally where this is right here. So racing. This bumper's probably covering up a decent amount of it as well. So go removed. Touring vents. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have tuner grill, performance grill. Don't know how that's performance, but okay. And then race car grill. Honestly can't tell how I would like this. I think I might go with, no, I think I'll just leave it like that, stock. Headlight covers. These weren't on the normal cars. This is another new upgrade. We have colored headlights, which is kind of cool. Retro. So we have like the, I don't know what you call it. You have like the lines across it. So that's kind of cool. You have the angry Brioso. It's kind of funny. Honestly, I might go with the angry Brioso because that's just kind of funny. Yeah, I'll just go with it. Why not? It's an angry Brioso. Hood. So we have the hood rack, hood luggage. Ooh, okay, so we have like the cooling system back here now. We have vents. Is that glass? Yeah, that's glass. You can get tinted glass. Interesting, okay. Vented, drilled hole. Okay, that's actually, I don't know, the glass is interesting. Though it's open, which is kind of odd as well. Honestly, I think I'll just go with I think I might go with this one just because it's matching the bottom down here, kind of, with the like holes and everything. Maybe not. I don't know with this back one. I don't want the rack. This one matches up here as well. We'll go with this one, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Horn, don't care. Interior dashes. So we have, oh, we get new windshield wipers. So trying to look down, but you can't really see it. But it's down there. I can't really see it either. That changes behind me as well. Yeah, I have semi-stripped interior. Race dash and stripped interior. Flocked dash and stripped. And then carbon dash and stripped. So what, it looks like you have a little bit of a racing system down there, kind of. Trying to see how this looks from the outside as well. I think I actually might go with with the carbon and everything, honestly, because that looks pretty good. The tubes might look a bit weird, I feel like, but I think that's fine. Kind of having like little, kind of hard to see, but there's like a bit of like a racing thing going back there, which I guess is kind of fun or kind of cool. Door panels. Oh no, we got some different ones actually. Aluminum panel door panels and muscle door panels. These are new. I think we'll go with these ones since it matches the rear bumper. Kind of try to have some matching things across the car. Seats. Go to third person and go like this. So we have, these are the stock. Go to these. Okay, racing. Okay. I think I might honestly go with these ones, probably. Yeah, we'll go with these ones right here, and we'll go for like I guess we'll just go red. Why not? Steering wheels. Go in the first person. So we have the stock. I might keep the stock because it kind of fits the car. It's a bit more like an old car. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the stock steering wheel on the light color. That's that right there. So I'm just gonna go. Where is ice white? There you go. Go with this right here, I think, because that makes it the brightest, so we're able to see it easier. Lights. We'll just go Xeons. Do I want a neon kit for this? Normally I don't put neon kits on cars, but this is a bit more of like a custom build of a car. And we'll see later, based off what color scheme I go with. I might not come back. Okay. Now we have the livery. So this livery was on the original car. White stripes, same as the black stripes. Grotti stripes. Here, wait a second, real quickly. Just go ahead and let's just make it like silver. Yeah, let's make it like a silver so we can actually see the. We'll also make the secondary a silver so we can just see everything we're trying to do to the car. So black stripes, white stripes. Oh, Grotti goes down here, as you can see. Okay. Shopping list. Aero gasoline. Rally Day Polito. Grotti Racing. Grotti Race Car. Figaro Tires. Pole position. Yeah, just a bunch of racing liveries towards the end. Oh, we have some, like, flames. Kind of interesting, I guess. Actually, looks really funny with the, angry Brioso, lights. Honestly, I might go with one of these, because it actually looks really good with the angry Brioso lights. That's actually I just kind of like that. We'll go with... I think most people are just going to go with the red fire. Oh, and then it also brings Benny's on the back here. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like that. I think we'll go with this right here. Mirrors. Whoa. Yeah, the mirror like up there. That's interesting. That's the normal mirror. Might just, no, we'll go with this mirror right here. Carbon racing mirrors. Plates, doesn't have a license plate. Does it have a license? Oh, it does on the front, I guess. There you go. Respray. In terms of the respray for this, actually, maybe just all black for the blue. Honestly, let's see. So what if I do that and then I go secondary? What could I do with a secondary? I feel like a blue secondary would probably look a bit odd. Where's ultra blue? So no. There's ultra blue. Actually that kind of looks good. Might go with this right here, actually. Ultra blue, the flames, the blue flames. Looks kind of interesting. Trim color. I don't think it's gonna matter for... Oh, the seats. Okay, the seat colors are this. I think I'm gonna go like a dark gray, probably. That's a bit bright, I think. Go with this right here, actually, I think, right? Yeah, I'll go with that, the rolled steel. Okay. Roll cage, so half. Full, painted, full roll cage, and padded full roll cage. We'll go... I wish it wasn't blue, because that's kind of annoying. I wish it would just be all black like the primary color is, but... Actually, yeah, because of the fact that it's blue, I don't think I'll have a roll cage, because it's kind of annoying to have that bright blue on the interior. So, no. Roof, so fully painted. Top down. Primary roof. Ooh, actually, I kind of like that, having the... Because that only makes the back part black. Like that? Yeah, I kind of like that. Primary with top down, carbon roof. Carbon with top down, roof rack. And then, oh wow, you can have the entire top removed. That's interesting. Okay. Plastic vents, performance scoop, racing. Okay, honestly, I think I'm just gonna have this right here because it brings the black up, and then you only have the blue on like the sides and the front, which I kind of like. Sun strips. You have like say Benny's, obviously. Have like the retro sun visor. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Have glass, which is odd because that's not blocking the sun at all. Polished drill visor. That's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get any of those because they're kind of just like odd. Now we have wings. Honestly, just because I might put a ridiculous wing on this thing because it's kind of funny. We'll see though. Why do you have a wing on the... It has a wing down here on the fenders. Why? Okay, that wing is a bit ridiculous. Even for a meme, that is a bit crazy. What is... These are some questionable spoilers, but honestly, this first spoiler isn't that bad, honestly. Like, this first spoiler, honestly, isn't that bad. I just kind of like the look of it. Like, if you're looking at it from the front, I like the look of that spoiler. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Suspension. Let's see. Honestly, I may lower this all the way down, because that actually kind of looks right. Because this looks like it's lifted up for some reason. Like, see how much room it has above the wheels? This kind of makes it look more at the height it should be. So honestly, I'll lower it. Race transmission. Trunk. So you have secondary, carbon, twin vented. It's kind of hard to see for you guys. Here, actually, I'll do this real quick. Okay, no, that does not help you guys at all. Never mind. But it is a bit hard to see if you guys are able to see it. There's twin vents. Now you have the racing trunk, so you have vents like that. Also, I don't know why this is still considered the trunk, because there is an engine underneath this now, but okay. And that's it. I think we'll just leave that stock. Turbo tuning. Wheels. So, actually, I really like the original wheels that are on this, but again, you can't change the wheels. Wheel color of standard normal wheels, so yeah. I don't think any of the Benny specific wheels are gonna look really interesting. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go in and start looking for some wheels, and normally, in case you guys are wondering why I normally cut the wheel section, because, even though none of you really ask, thing is the reason I do cut it, because I don't know if any of you are wondering, I cut it because of the fact that, it's like, there's so many options for wheels, like 3 minutes of the video will just be me trying to find right wheels, so yeah. Either way, I'll, be back when I find wheels. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I found some wheels. It's these. They're in the muscle category, the Muscle Freak. The reason I went with these is because these kind of like, because the stock wheels have a lot of like square in it, and these kind of fit that kind of like more square kind of feeling. And plus they do just generally look good on the car. So yeah, so that's the wheels right there. I'm going to put on some bulletproof windows. Honestly, I think I'll go with... Honestly, I don't think I like this car being fully blacked out. I think I'll go with like a light tint on it, like something like this right here. There we go, and that's all the modifications. So let's go ahead and leave, and of course it's nighttime, because it always is when I do these videos. Every video, it becomes nighttime. So yeah. Dang, engine got a lot louder, which is pretty cool. That looks so funny, the angry Brioso on the front like that. I actually really like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go and try to find somewhere with some light so I can check out this car, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here I am. Just got out of the car, and here it is underground. Yeah. Here it is. We'll go ahead and actually pop open the hood and everything before we go ahead and test the top speed at the airport. So you see we put the engine in the front. It's normally in the back. In terms of the interior actually looks pretty cool. Thing is with this car is even the default version always kind of had like its own unique interior. In terms of the stuff in the back, you can kind of see like it's if I can get it to focus in on and not just... There you go, because you see like this blurry. But yeah, you got like a NOS can and whatever other stuff is going on in the back here. I'm not 100% certain, but you know, got all that stuff back there. Then you kind of got like the coolant panel, I guess is what that would be. The can't remember the name of it. I think it would just be the cooling system for the car. Yeah. Either way, let's go and bring this thing to the airport and do some tests in terms of top speed. Okay, guys, I'm back, and as you can see, we're out here on the airport with the Brioso, and we're hitting... Right now we're at like 85. We're still going up by a decent amount, though. Almost at 90. About to hit 90. There, I would say that's 90 pretty much. So 90 miles per hour right there is what we got to. So this thing can go about 90, which I mean, it's not bad. Especially since, I mean, I don't think it's really meant to be one of the more competitive sport vehicles. I think overall this thing probably cost me, because initial cost is like 400,000 plus upgrade into Benny's vehicle, makes it like $1 million car right now. Plus upgrades is another like probably 300 grand-ish, 400 grand for Benny upgrades. So probably like a $1.4 million car. So I'd say would I say it's worth it? I doubt it. There's obviously cars you could buy that are better than this for 1.4 mil, but it's not bad. In terms of its handling and everything, it doesn't have an extreme amount of grip, is one thing I've noticed. It doesn't like the grip very much. I mean, with the wing, it definitely helps, but like you can see right there, like it's spinning a little bit, but it's not bad. It's definitely not horrible for 1.4 mil. Compared to other cars at this price point, at least nowadays with the current GTA 5 economy of anything costs over 2 mil. Yeah, either way, if you guys did enjoy the video, obviously don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.